More problems for the economy, more problems for real estate, more problems for Open Door. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to package today. Buckle up, strap in, hold on to your hats and your glasses as we blow the lid off the U.S. economy and the U.S. housing market. Well, why would we want to do that, Scott? Because they're tied together. Lose one, you're losing the others. My friend, take your pick. Take your pick. When you overheat the biggest asset class in the world, what do you think's going to happen? Rainbows and sunshine? Lollipops and puppy dogs? No, no, no. And who drank the Kool-Aid? You guessed it, Wall Street. Wall Street poured in and drank the Kool-Aid. And we're just doing what? Scratching the surface now. So many things swirling around in this perfect storm that's capable and quite possibly, if not definitely, ready to deliver its knockout blow. But in the meantime, we'll continue to go ahead and heat map and temperature check, read between the lines, look between the cracks, and monitor the health and the fitness of the biggest asset class in the world, the U.S. real estate market. Insane. So subscribers sent in a great little email. We're going to go ahead and open that one up here in a second. Thank you. If you're new, please subscribe. Subscribe right away. Never been a more important time in history to get centered and surrounded with like-minded people. Iron will sharpen iron. We're going to sharpen some iron today. Insane, this stuff, right? So what we're looking at now is, of course, the failure of not only the housing market, the economy. Initially, what we were tracking is the housing market going to be the knockout blow to the economy. That's what happened pretty much in the financial crisis of 2008 due to the subprime mortgage industry or lending practices, along with others. I think that was just a needle on the haystack, but we'll get out of the problem and in the solution and move forward. But one of the things we have to understand in this bubble, different. This bubble is different. This time is different. Remember that? This time is different, Scott. This time, you're right. It's much different. This time is worth 2008 is looking like nothing more than a warm-up to what's we're potentially looking at now. And I don't necessarily enjoy giving these news reports around the real estate industry. I do my best to entertain, educate, and inform. That's all we can do at this point, right? Raise awareness. But unfortunately, unless you've walked in these shoes before, you've never lived through an economic collapse and suffered any of the effects of it. You maybe have been you were alive in 2008, but you maybe didn't suffer any of the blowback. So you're not really aware of what's potentially knocking at the door. So that's just the realities of the waters we're swimming in now. It's up to us what we want to do moving forward. My job, hopefully, build millionaires buying outside the bubble. Rich people didn't get rich. I can guarantee you that. Rich people did not. I know I didn't. I didn't get rich buying in the 2008 bubble. I got rich buying outside of that bubble. I can guarantee you that. And that's knocking on the door now too. So as we continue to monitor the health and the fitness of real estate, and we're seeing all the areas now that were very euphoric in the crisis, now going for the complete race to the bottom. Who would buy in these areas? So without further ado, to add a little color to today's video, let's jump over to our subscribers' email and a property. Then we'll meet back here and wrap it up. Let's get started. All right, friends, buckle up and strap in. Our subscriber writes, "Hey, Scott, how is it possible Open Door buys a house for $574,000 and then lists it for sale for $541,000? Is this a money laundering operation? Did you see Arizona's oversight hearings on the investigation into Arizona real estate being bought by cartels, fake notaries, crooked realtors, fake title companies? It's all fraud. What are your thoughts?" Well, my friend, thanks for sending it in. The truth is usually somewhere in the middle. Let's blow this one apart and then we'll find out. Buckle up and strap in as we head over to today's featured property in Mesa, Arizona. Now let's go ahead and jump on to today's real estate disaster. And here we go. This one is sitting here empty, sucking air. They had one room virtually staged in the photos, but in actuality, it's empty. This is what the room really looks like if you were to set foot on the property. Let's keep looking. Come see this charming home now on the market. This home has fresh interior paint and partial flooring replacement. Well, that doesn't sound good. Why only partial flooring replacement? It sounds like somebody's running for the exits. Let's keep reading. Now let's go ahead and see who has our listing. You guessed it, Open Door LLC. Our subscriber was right. They now sit on the market at $524,000. They started at $574,000, taking a $50,000 haircut. But guess what, friends? We're probably just getting started. Let's look a little further. And if we were silly enough to give them their $524,000 price reduced price, our payment would be around $3,100 a month just to carry the mortgage. It doesn't list its rent range, but I can guarantee you one thing, it's not near $3,200 a month. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what Open Door's stock values are doing. Buckle up and strap in. Open Door is now trading at the time of this video for about $1.50 a share. The downward trend is staggering as it appears their investors are running for the exits and we're trying to liquidate homes. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. Thank you to the subscriber for sending that in. Really appreciate that. That was Chris. Chris, thank you so much. A lot of great subscribers, a lot of great iron sharpens iron. It's really fun to interact with a lot of you guys and utilize. This is probably the only channel where you're getting stuff utilized like the way we utilized it today, which is kind of cool. Whew. But the realities are this. Open Door now is running for the exits. Arizona overheated in a big way. I can't get too deep inside of the corruption apparently that's taking place there, but I believe it. I believe that's in fact what's going on. And I've heard and seen other media pieces that have communicated that as well. Arizona's got some serious issues, but the bigger elephant in the room in this one, in my opinion, is real estate companies like Open Door that do well in a bubble environment clearly now are running for the exits. Zillow, the biggest real estate search engine in the world, got out very early, and they probably were smart to do that because I believe they now probably preserved some of their credibility in this space. But I know they're going back to a skeleton crew. They're downsizing. Everybody's downsizing. So when you see stock values for real estate companies like Open Door, a race to the bottom, liquidating homes at a loss, and then anybody wanting to cheerlead this housing market and tell you this time is different, no crash risk here. Real estate's local. If your area is not crashing yet, it's because we're at the correction phase. We're just getting started. We are just getting started. 3 levels: correction, recession, depression. Those are the 3 levels. Those are the 3 levels of an economic downturn. We're in the correction phase. Tail end of a crisis, front end of a recession, correction. But look at the disasters that are taking place out there that we continue to have to monitor and heat map. To put our heads in the sand and ignore these very, very loud warning signs and alarm bells, this is insane to me. Like, who in their right mind could ignore this? Only somebody that has financial gain and needs to cheerlead these markets. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see not only win in real estate, win in life. Understanding the biggest artificially created housing bubble ever produced in world history has reversed course. We looked at proof, case positive today. Open Door is in big trouble, my friends. This is my perspective and my perspective only, but I think based on what we looked at today, not only is Open Door in trouble, Arizona's in trouble, and the real estate industry itself is in massive trouble, and that means our economy is in trouble. Throw a dart at an economic challenge map and we're hitting something. That's just the realities of the waters we're now swimming in. See, the first step of getting past the problem is admit there's a problem. Second step is acceptance. As soon as we can accept the situation, we'll be able to operate within it much more efficiently. That's our job, to operate within this one efficiently. We got to stay centered and surrounded with like-minded people, being iron sharpens iron, and somebody willing to blow the lid off it every step of the way. Because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation, ready to assist you, would be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well, or simply reach out to ScottWaltersRealestate@gmail.com if that's easier for you. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience as always. Thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. We'll see you on the next video.